In a world where love is often reduced to a mere swipe, the ultra-wealthy have a different approach to romance. For those in the exclusive Billy Goat Club, a playful term for billionaires, dating apps are seen as tools for the less fortunate. Instead, these affluent individuals prefer their romantic lives to be as meticulously curated as their art collections, relying on the expertise of professional matchmakers. With fees that can start in the tens of thousands. Their requests can range from the whimsically specific, such as a partner who enjoys yoga, to the exceedingly precise, like seeking someone with an Oxbridge PhD. And when it comes to first dates, don't be surprised if they involve a helicopter ride. As the film Materialists makes its debut in theaters, Tatler takes you behind the scenes into the secretive realm of elite matchmakers who go to great lengths, whether it's frequenting yoga studios in London or mingling at academic galas, to find the ideal partner for their wealthy clientele. This long-standing tradition, which has evolved into a discreet industry, is brought to life in the film, where Dakota Johnson portrays Lucy, a professional matchmaker based in New York City. The screenplay, crafted by Celine Song, draws from her own experiences as a matchmaker in Manhattan. The narrative follows Lucy as she navigates the complexities of her job, attending a client's wedding, which she orchestrated, of course, scouting for new clients at the reception, and even approaching potential matches on the street. Song reflects on her journey, stating, "The elements depicted in the film stem from my realization that there exists a darkly humorous objectification of humanity in the dating scene, leading to a commodification of relationships, all in the name of love." So what does it truly entail to orchestrate the romantic lives of the super-rich? Tatler engaged with 3 matchmakers who have successfully paired billionaires, those belonging to the so-called Billy Goat Club. To uncover the intricacies of their work, Olivia Rigg, who has been a matchmaker for 15 years and refers to herself as a connection architect, runs her own boutique agency, Hamilton Rigg. Her fees currently start at £60,000, although she is contemplating a revision of her pricing structure. Rigg has successfully matched Hollywood celebrities and members of various royal families. While her clientele isn't exclusively billionaires, she notes, "I would say the majority of my clients are indeed billionaires." Most of Rigg's clients come through personal referrals or concierge services. And like Lucy in Materialists, she has gained new clients at weddings she has facilitated. The typical profile of her clients is male, averaging around 48 years old, and they are often entrepreneurs who prefer to delegate many aspects of their lives, including their romantic pursuits, to an expert. Rigg explains, "My clients possess a mindset that says, I want to do this efficiently and effectively. I have the resources, so why not seek expert assistance in finding a partner?" This entrepreneurial spirit often comes with a willingness to take risks. She adds, "We charge our fees up front, and let's be honest, there are no guarantees in love. I can't promise that someone will fall head over heels, but then again, isn't there always a risk involved in love?" However, this business-minded approach can sometimes hinder their romantic endeavors. A significant part of Rigg's role involves coaching clients who are accustomed to strategizing their business moves to instead focus on nurturing their relationships. She elaborates, "There's a strong focus on growth and rapid success in their professional lives, but that mindset doesn't translate well to romance. We emphasize the importance of communication skills and the ability to engage deeply, especially during challenging moments, rather than adopting a swipe-and-go mentality." Laura Asprey, who founded the Sloan Arranger in 2014, but later rebranded to The Love Company due to international misunderstandings of the British pun, concurs that her client's business acumen can be a double-edged sword in dating. Over a glass of wine at the Connaught, a venue she often recommends for first dates, she explains that those who have excelled in their careers may struggle to replicate that success in their personal lives. They've conquered the boardroom, Yet they can't apply the same strategies to relationships. You can't just push a button and expect love to materialize. It requires effort, charm, and genuine curiosity about the other person. Haley Bystrom, who leads a team of 8 matchmakers at her agency, Bowes Lyon Partnership, with offices in London and Surrey, estimates she has facilitated around 1,000 matches and attended approximately 70 weddings of her clients. My clients understand that I can't magically make people fall in love, but I can significantly enhance their chances of meeting compatible individuals. Many of them are quite prominent in their fields, which is why they seek our services. Confidentiality and discretion are paramount. For instance, a vice president of a bank with thousands of employees beneath him can't simply join Tinder and risk being discovered by his team. The matchmaking process begins with a thorough interview to understand the client's desires and potential matches. Rig prefers to visit clients in their homes to gain insight into their lifestyles. Asprey shares, I want to know what you enjoy watching on Netflix, your recent vacations, favorite foods, and top restaurants in London. All these details help me understand who you are and what you're passionate about. Rig acknowledges that physical appearance plays a significant role in her matchmaking process. I'd be dishonest if I claimed that looks aren't a starting point. I work with very successful men, and while it's a delicate balance, we know that physical attraction is often the first consideration. Similar to the character Lucy in Materialists, Rig admits that her clients frequently have strict age preferences when it comes to dating, and they are often unwilling to deviate from these criteria. I once had a potential client who insisted on dating 35-year-old women for the past 3 decades. Although he didn't end up becoming a client, most of my clients are quite clear about their age preferences, and we work within those parameters. Once the matchmakers have gathered enough information, they tap into their extensive databases of eligible singles to begin making introductions. If a client has specific requests, the approach becomes more focused. Asprey recalls a client who insisted that his future wife must be a yoga enthusiast. He was determined to marry a yogi, so I dispatched a team of matchmakers to yoga studios across London to find the perfect match. They reported back from some of the best classes, and at the end of their visits, they approached the women to gauge their interest. It was a success, and the couple ended up moving in together. Another female client sought a partner with an MBA, so we targeted the London Business School. Rig emphasizes, we leave no stone unturned. I had a client who wanted someone exceptionally nerdy with a PhD from Oxbridge. We attended numerous Oxbridge events and focused on networking within that community. It's all about being targeted and responsive to our clients' specific requests. In this elite matchmaking world, first dates can range from casual drinks at a Mayfair hotel to extravagant outings. Rig recalls, I had a client who took his helicopter to a date where they enjoyed oysters together. Despite their best efforts to meet the high expectations of billionaires, each matchmaker acknowledges the necessity of managing expectations and providing candid dating advice. Asprey recounts a billionaire client who was accustomed to getting what he wanted, but faced challenges due to his height. He was quite short by conventional standards, and despite his wealth, he struggled to attract interest from women. I had to remind him that we needed to be realistic about certain aspects. I advised him to focus on being genuinely interested in others rather than just listing his demands. Bystrom shares a humorous anecdote about one of her clients whose choice of attire was hindering his dating success. He had purchased a pair of bright yellow Vivienne Westwood trousers, and every woman he met couldn't get past them. After 3 unsuccessful dates, I had to tell him, you need to stop wearing those trousers. Matchmakers maintain constant communication with their clients, before and after dates, gathering feedback from both parties. Asprey likens her role to that of a recruiter, but instead of seeking talent for a job, she's on a quest for love. We're in touch regularly. It's almost like being a recruiter, but I'm headhunting for the heart. Despite the extensive efforts, targeted approaches, and thorough compatibility assessments, none of the matchmakers can promise that elusive spark of chemistry. Bystrom candidly admits, "That's the one thing you can't bottle. My fees start at £10,000 for 6 months, £15,000 for a year, and for clients who split their time abroad, a bespoke membership can reach £25,000 plus VAT." Asprey's fees were previously £15,000 for a year, but are now available upon request as she takes on fewer clients. For those who might balk at the price, Asprey argues that investing in a life partner is invaluable. Choosing a life partner is arguably the most significant decision you'll ever make. We're talking about someone with whom you'll build a family and share your life. For those who take this seriously and are willing to invest, it's a worthwhile expenditure. You're getting a carefully selected individual who aligns with your values and is seeking the same things in life. Bystrom predicts that in the next 15 years, matchmaking fees will escalate into 6 figures, noting that in the United States, some matchmakers charge up to $250,000 for their services. We're beginning to adopt similar trends here in the UK. In America, they've been outsourcing these services for a while now, employing experts for everything from styling to nutrition. As people increasingly focus on their strengths and delegate the rest, I believe the prices for personalized services will continue to rise. In the exclusive realm of billionaires, romance is just another luxury service, one where your must-have list might include a helicopter, a Himalayan salt sauna, or a partner who can hold a crow pose for 3 minutes. Who says love can't come with a price tag?